All right, for my population pyramid video, I've decided to do China. My name is Jonathan McDonald. China is a very large country in Eastern Asia, located to the northeast of India and located west of Japan. It borders the Pacific Ocean on its eastern coast as well and is located to the south of Mongolia. It's very difficult to miss. According to the population pyramid, China has a population of 1,443,783,629 people. The narrowing lower portion indicates a lower birth rate than death rate, and the portion that narrows suddenly implies a period where either fewer people were born or fewer people reached adulthood, like an epidemic. The population is expected to peak near 2030, and by 2100 it is expected to have decreased to around 1,064,993,457. China's current total annual emissions nearly double the United States's, but their per-person emissions are much lower. This implies that the vast majority of emissions are emitted by large businesses, and given China's status as an industrial superpower, this would make sense. America's cumulative emissions are rising arithmetically, while China's appear to be rising exponentially. Population size. China is actually number one in terms of population size, with a population of 1,439,323,774 people. The majority of Chinese immigrants are relocating to nearby East Asian countries like Singapore and Hong Kong, as well to other large countries like Canada, America, and Australia. Much fewer people immigrate to China, with the majority of immigrants coming from Korea, Brazil, and the Philippines. China ranks 56th in terms of overall population density, with 150.51 people per square kilometer over an area of 9,562,911 kilometers squared. Africa and Asia are on track for large population increases, while Latin America and Europe will begin a gradual decline fairly soon. North America and Oceania are growing slowly but steadily with low relative populations. The populations of Europe, Asia, and Latin America are set to begin declining before the year 2050. China's population is growing at an annual rate of approximately 0.51% compared to its population, ranking 145th, while the world population grows at a rate of approximately 1.1 in comparison to its population, which is all of humanity. China, interestingly, has the largest labor force in the world, both in comparison to its population and numerically. China has a relatively high suicide rate of approximately 10 people out of 100,000, and nearly half of China's labor force is actually female at 43.88%. China's population is aging with a relatively low birth rate, so it will likely shrink in the next 30 years. If they continue their sustainable energy projects that we've discussed in other sections, China could be poised to be a world superpower when it comes to energy production in the near future. And what if a natural disaster were to occur? Much of China's population is moving to bigger cities every year, and many of those cities are situated near the coast of China. If an extremely large earthquake or tsunami hit the east coast of China, it could harm much more people than most other countries. Depending on the distance from the disaster, the more spread out rural people may not even notice. Something that I found really useful was that all of the infographics relating to the population statistics for this assignment were very easy to understand and very visually dynamic without becoming confusing. I think a lot of different projects could learn a thing about graphic design from Population Pyramid. Have a nice day.